Welcome to the McDonald podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Man, that was a close one after being up by as much as 13 points in the second half. The Indiana Fever find themselves in a dogfight late in Seattle, and we held on to win 5 straight W's for the Indiana Fever, 78-74. Man, that was a struggle, but the Seattle Storm, a playoff team, a team that's currently sitting above us in the standings, although they're not sitting above us anymore thanks to that win. We are 17-12. They are now 16-13. Last night, we were the 6th seed. Tonight, we are the 5th seed. We needed big games from a few key players, and we got big games from Sophie Cunningham, a big game from Natasha Howard, and Aari McDonald. It was very noticeable how this team performed tonight with Aari McDonald in the game and with Aari McDonald on the bench. Aari McDonald was a key component to the Fever's victory tonight. Let's get right into it. Natasha Howard, big game from Natasha Howard. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 of 12 from the field. Natasha Howard, she put in work offensively. She put in work defensively. Didn't make wrong decisions with the basketball. Only turned the ball over one time. Natasha Howard had herself a very, very solid game tonight. Aliyah Boston, 6 straight double-doubles for AB. Aliyah Boston in the fourth quarter, another good fourth quarter showing for Aliyah Boston. I believe she entered the fourth quarter with 8 points, and in the fourth quarter alone, Aliyah Boston has 10 points. AB entered the fourth quarter with 6 points, and she has 10 points in the fourth quarter. Another feed it to AB. Let her go to work in the post. If that's what's needed, AB, way to get it done. We saw it against the Phoenix Mercury, first 3 quarters. Last quarter, time to go to work. We saw that tonight. First 3 quarters, last quarter, time to go to work. AB, salute to you. 3 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, and 12 rebounds for Aliyah Boston. Kelsey Money Mitch. Oh, man. Kelsey Money Mitch was trying to put us in a ditch. you guys know me. I'm a huge Kelsey Mitchell supporter. Kelsey Mitchell defender, some might call me. But I couldn't defend Kelsey Mitchell tonight, man. Today, I could not. Even during her worst games, I'll find a positive. I'll find the bright side. I'll take the glass half full approach. Glass is half empty. The glass is half empty. 3 for 16 from the field. Kelsey Mitchell, 0 for 8 from the 3-point line. And off the top of my mind, 4 of those threes just wide open. Wide open. At least 4 feet between her and a defender. The shot simply was not falling tonight. And when you're as cold as Kelsey Mitchell was today, ice cold, Mr. Freeze type cold. I mean, we got to stop shooting threes at some point. At some point, we got to settle down and get in facilitator mode. Now, she did end the game with 5 assists, 9 points, 5 assists, a couple of turnovers for Kelsey Mitchell. She did have a layup late in the game. Seattle Storm just olayed her to the rim. Kelsey Mitchell having that quick speed makes the layup. She missed a few easy bunnies today. Not Kelsey Mitchell's best day. I'm not going to kill her, but we need better. Now we have 2 out of the last 3 games. We have a 3-10 against the Mercury, and now we got a 3-16 against the Seattle Storm. What do those 2 teams have in common? They're both playoff teams. So we're going to need you to step up when and if we see them in the playoffs. Kelsey Mitchell, you'll get through it. We'll get over it. We'll get over it. Sophie Cunningham. Sophie the Trophy Cunningham. What do you want? 4 for 5 from 3. 5 for 6 from the field. The only player on the Indiana Fever to make her threes tonight. The Indiana Fever were 4 of 21 from downtown. and Sophie Cunningham hit all 4 of those threes. 17 points. And the difference between this and the Lynx game, which was Sophie Cunningham's last really good breakout game, this wasn't late. This was, oh, we're struggling offensively. Somebody needs to come through, and Sophie Cunningham came through for us, right? This wasn't the game was already put out. This was, we need somebody to put the ball in the bucket. Sophie Cunningham gets ignored for the first 5 minutes of the game. Boom, backdoor pass, layup here. To the wing, 3-point shot here. To the wing, 3-point shot there. And the threes that Sophie Cunningham made, she had one wide open 3. On a fast break, Kelsey Mitchell gives it to her. Sophie comes down, pull up 3, bang. All the other 3-point shots, Sophie Cunningham had a hand in her face. A hand in her face, and she hit the shot. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a +2. Sophie Cunningham was also a positive on the defensive end. Sophie Cunningham had herself a game tonight. Sophie, Natasha Howard, Aliyah Boston in that fourth quarter, they all played well. Aari McDonald, 9 assists, 9 points for Aari McDonald, 1 assist, 1 point shy of a double-double, but it's very clear when Aari wasn't on the court today, the Indiana Fever suffered drastically. When Aari McDonald wasn't on the court today, the Indiana Fever suffered drastically. Sydney Colson, you had a nice run. You were a net negative when you saw the floor today. In 7 minutes, Sydney Colson had 3 turnovers. In minimal play, minimal opportunity, Sydney Colson killed us with 3 turnovers. Aari McDonald, she stepped up, man. Aari McDonald had another very solid game. 0 for 5. Nobody hit their 3 points tonight, except for Sophie Cunningham. Even the Seattle Storm. Nobody on the Seattle Storm could hit their 3-point shot. Damaris Dantas, she comes up with 6 points off the bench, 3 for 7 from the field. Chloe Bibby only playing 6 minutes. Question. Chloe Bibby in the first half, we saw her scarcely. But then as the Seattle Storm are coming back, and we need to get our best defensive personnel in there, we take out Natasha Howard to put in Chloe Bibby. I didn't understand that. That decision didn't compute with my brain whatsoever. Lexi Hull, although she had 0 points, 0 blocks, 0 steals, when it came down late in the ball game, 4 minutes to go in the fourth, 3 minutes to go in the fourth, I was screaming, put Lexi Hull in there, take out Kelsey Mitchell. We need a solid defensive lineup right now. And Kelsey Mitchell was hurting us offensively. I was screaming, put in Lexi Hull, take out Kelsey Mitchell. Fortunately, we survived, but if we're going to play offense, defense like that, let's at least get Lexi Hull in there. Because defensively, Kelsey Mitchell wasn't doing much on the defensive end either. And when it comes to the Storm, Aneka Ogwumike, 16 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Gabby Williams, 12 points. Ezzy Magdabor, 8 points. Ezzy Magdabor, she ran up behind Kelsey Mitchell, pushed Kelsey Mitchell on the ground. She grabbed Kelsey Mitchell by her shoulder, by her collarbone, threw Kelsey Mitchell to the ground. Kelsey Mitchell found herself on the floor a lot this game. She found herself on the floor a lot this game. Skylar Diggins, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for Skylar Diggins. She didn't have the greatest of games. Skylar Diggins started off this season like a rocket ship, but lately been slowing that down a little bit. Erica Wheeler twice tried to put the nail in the Fever's coffin as the Seattle Storm are making a late comeback. Fortunately, 3-point shots weren't falling for Erica Wheeler. She tried to shoot a 3 right in front of the Indiana Fever bench, down 3. It would have been a huge shot. Brick. Let's go the other way and let's seal this deal off the bench. Dominique Melanga has been getting minutes and she has been shining in those minutes. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists for Dominique Melanga. And the baskets just look easy to her. I mean, she's posting up AB, spin, boom. She's D'ing up AB. She's D'ing up Dantas. They're having trouble moving her. 125-pound Dominique Melanga standing her ground, not giving up any space to Aliyah Boston or Damaris Dantas when she was D'ing them up. Dominique Melanga, she's a solid player. She definitely is a solid player. When it comes to team comparisons, folks, we had a 13-point lead, and we edged out this game. We eked out the victory. The Seattle Storm came back. We pushed them away a little bit. They came back a little bit closer. We pushed them away a little bit. They came back a little closer. We pushed them. And then out of nowhere, it's a tie game. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. Was it a tie game? Was it a 1-point game? It got way too close for comfort. Look at the 3-point shots. Neither team. 4 for 22 from the Fever. 2 for 15 from the Seattle Storm. Both teams got to the free throw line a relatively similar amount of times. We shot 47%. They shot 44%. We had a very strong third quarter, I believe, where the Indiana Fever scored 25 points. Second quarter, 25 points in the second quarter. Other than that, offensively, it was a little bit of a struggle. Offensively, it was a little bit of a struggle outside that second quarter. Again, Kelsey Mitchell, those shots aren't falling. We got to find a way to impact the game in different ways. Yes, we had 5 assists. We could have had 8 assists. We could have had 9 assists instead of just shooting, because a few of those 3-point shots definitely uncalled for, especially late in the fourth quarter. Indiana Fever win 5 straight victories. We are now the 5th seed in the WNBA standings. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.